What's good, man? Welcome to the episode of the Big Propaganda Wrestling Podcast. We talk about anything and everything wrestling, man. I'm Mikey, man, Starter Facts. And, man, it's the home edition, man. It's the home edition, man. Don't forget, man, to like, subscribe, man. We got the merch. You know what I'm saying? We got it all, man. So, but again, just want to say thank you to everybody who has been supporting us. We're coming up on a year, man. Coming up on a year, and it's been amazing. I just know, just like meeting all the different wrestlers, to the promoters, the fans, the referees, everybody, people that's behind the cameras, like just meeting people in wrestling, like period. It's just been very, very awesome, and we just been setting goals, like just we're trying to get to the point to where we're having everybody on our show. We trying to make it like everybody else is trying to make it, and we just appreciate all the love and support. Um, with that being said, shout out to the Beige Bomber, the Petty Messiah, Court Jared in the building. Shout out to Zello Smoke. Shout out to OG Slack. Shout out to Guru. Shout out to Kung Fu Eddie. Shout out to everybody, bro. Like it's just been very, very amazing, and it's just been awesome. And I mean, the wrestling community is just dope. It's just real, real dope. So just appreciate it, man. Um, we got some big stuff working up for July. Um, a lot of big stuff, man, headed our way, and can't wait to reveal it all to y'all and just rock with us. So, but yeah, man, let's hop into this wrestling right quick. So, one of the things I've been really want to talk about is Jade Cargill. When I think of Jade Cargill, I think of a powerhouse, and she's dominated for a long, long time. Now, me wrong. I love Jade. Love Jade. I felt like in certain situations in her matches, you know, the some stuff was just a little bit sloppy or whatever like that. But besides that, I just felt like, she was a powerhouse. But the thing was, when it come to Jade, who was gonna actually beat Jade? And for a while we had like a discussion like who was really gonna beat Jade? Like there's nobody that can beat Jade. Like she done ran through them all, and she recently lost to Chris Statlander, and I'm actually okay with it, but I felt like the way she lost and how it happened could have been a little bit better. But I'm okay with her losing to Chris Statlander and everything like that. I was just for a long time I was just like, dang, what's gonna happen? And then now since she lost the belt, what's next for Jay? I think she's gonna take some time off, and stuff like that. But when she comes back, I just wonder like what's gonna happen next. Be is she gonna go for the AEW Women's Championship belt? I mean, I would think so. I mean, you had the TBS title, why not go for the AEW Championship? So I really don't know. I really don't know what's gonna happen. And you really can't blame a lot of stuff on the wrestlers. You have to kind of like aim it towards the booking because they pretty much do what you tell them to do or whatever for his booking. But it's just I just don't know which way they're gonna go in that direction. Now, for as Chris, I feel like she should be herself, not try to um, outdo Jade because Jade is Jade, and I feel like you should have this title run to be for you, and you make it what you want it to be the whole time you're the champion, and create your own legacy. I think that's what she has to do, not fold against the pressure of everybody saying, "Oh, you can't do what Jay's doing and this and that." Because I feel like Chris is okay. I feel like she's okay. So um, I think she'll be a great champion. We'll see how long she has the belt, but I think she'll be a great champion for his TBS title. Um, Another thing, man, just getting into it. I wanted to know this. I'm jumping around the place, but I just want to know what y'all guys think. For as the new belts that's in WWE, they just gave Roman a new belt. They gave Oscar a new belt, I believe. And do y'all like the belts, or was it a lazy design? If you get what I'm saying. I mean, It's just a different color, that's all, but, I'm okay with it, but I just wanna know what you guys thought because I've seen a lot of people say on social media, "Oh, that was completely lazy," and, they coulda did a better design and stuff like that, and just wanna know what you guys thought about that, but I'm okay with it. I'm actually okay with it, but, just definitely wanna know what you guys think. Um, the Bloodline right now, they're doing I mean, the storytelling is there. It's been there since day one. You can't deny that. It's been there since day one, and now they have to kind of spice it up a little bit because Sammy is not part of the bloodline anymore. But from day one, it was I mean, it was fantastic. So you can't deny that. And that whole build up, I mean, and it's still like a mystery. Like you like, what's gonna happen next? What's gonna happen next? And right now with the whole Jimmy and Jay thing right now, and Solo turning on his well, he hit his brother with the Samoan spike and all that. It's like, damn, okay, my brother hit me with the spike. Damn, what's going on now? Um, I think in the future it's gonna be the Usos versus Solo and Roman in a tag match. Um, after that, maybe Solo and Roman might do a couple more things or whatever like that. But I feel like eventually, what's gonna happen is Roman's gonna rub off on Solo the wrong way, and the designs. Oh yeah, yeah, designs. Yeah, yeah, designs. Yeah, I definitely agree. But I feel like Solo is gonna end up turning on Roman and go face because I feel like Roman's gonna kind of like belittle Solo towards the end. Now, with that being said, would it be a Solo and Roman match for the belt one day? Maybe, maybe. I'm not really sure, but that's what I think about that story. And we'll see, man. But wrestling's been pretty good lately. It's been pretty good lately. You know, as a fan, you have matches that you would like to see that WWE is not doing. For like example, I'm ready for that Montez Ford singles run. I feel like they should have done it a little bit a long time ago when he was really popping, especially when the he was getting the great commentary from Michael Cole with the and Pat McAfee when it was like from the heavens frog splash. They should have. I feel like it should have happened then. I mean, I think he did have a match with the elimination chamber match, so that was kind of like that was cool to see. But I'm ready for that solo run. That would definitely be dope. What else, man? What else in wrestling is going on right now? How do y'all the bloodline should stay intact until they take the title off Roman? Just yeah, I can see that, but you see the problems too. Like you see the problems too, and then with with the Usos and stuff like that. It's like now, I just got hit with the Samoan spike by my brother. What I'm gonna do now? But they probably gonna stick around like you think. They probably gonna stick around. No man, I really don't know. I really don't know, man. For it's the bloodline. It's kind of a mystery, but it's a good thing. We're all in tune with it. We all trying to see what's gonna happen next. So it's pretty. It's a mystery, man. It's really a mystery, bro. It's really a mystery. Um, how do y'all like this Oscar right now that we have? Because like I read something the other day on Instagram, and it was like Oscar's like 41 years old, and I was like, wait a minute, 41? So I googled it, and sure enough, she's 41. Bro, for her to do the things she's doing now, you can't even tell that she's 41. I mean, I thought she was like at his best that 35, 34 range, But 41 and doing the things that she's doing right now, man, that is awesome, bro. Like I couldn't even tell. I do like Hill Oscar. It kind of remind me of her Japan days. When she was a badass over there and she had all the face paint and stuff like that. But it was more darker. But I like what they doing with her. And then now with Charlotte coming back, Don't get me wrong. I respect Charlotte. I respect Charlotte for what she has done. In a long time, it was the Charlotte show when it came to the championship belts. And it was a little bit rubbing off on me the wrong way because I felt like it was the Triple H era all over again. But just except with Charlotte, when Triple H didn't want to drop the belt to nobody. But you can't deny her in-ring talent. You can't deny um everything she has done. So I'm not gonna discredit her on that. I just was like, damn, here comes Charlotte again. I mean, but at the same time, you can say who else. Um, I guess it's all about the money right now. I guess they're trying to see who's gonna put ass in seats, and she's one of the women that's gonna put ass in seats. But you always rooting for like the Dana Brooks and the Liv Morgans and um all the other women that you want to see get an opportunity. And we got Charlotte again, so I'm okay with it this time. I'm actually okay with it, and we'll see what happens. So I'm thinking a triple threat match between Oscar, Charlotte, and Bianca Belair. So I think that's gonna happen. I can see it kind of playing out, but who would I think will win that? I'm gonna go with Oscar. I'm gonna go with Oscar. I'm gonna go with Oscar. Say Montez Ford should have had the push. Facts. Yes, bro. Facts. When it comes to Montez Ford, I mean, you can see the progression from when he first started to now, and he needs that singles run back, bro. He needed. And when I tell you a title run, I personally feel like the United States Championship is beneath him. I feel like the Intercontinental Championship is beneath him. I feel like it should be a heavyweight championship match. Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm okay with him having those titles, but I feel like he's a main eventer. No disrespect to none of the other guys who have those belts right now. Like Austin Theory, to me, Austin Theory is a main eventer or close to it. I feel like he could he could do it. But Montez, I feel like it's like back in the day. I think it was Capital Punishment when they gave R Truth a run. And personally, me, I like R Truth, but I like Ron the Truth Killings from TNA. So if you look up NWA TNA Ron the Truth Killings, he was the first black heavyweight champion for the NWA title. He was. If you go back and look at those clips of him, bro, he was a badass. I mean, he talked shit to the crowd, to the fans. He wasn't all this the dancing and all that shit. He said they're forcing theory for me, in my opinion. I kind of couldn't agree with you a little bit. I can kind of agree with you a little bit. But yeah, to go back to Ron the Truth Killers right quick. If you go back and look at those videos and those tapes, he was a badass. He was a heel, and you can tell that he was heavyweight championship worthy. I kind of missed that for him. Don't get me wrong, you know, him acting silly and crazy and doing his dance and stuff like that. It's getting over. It's been over with the crowd for years, and it's more of like to me, I feel like he's more of an attraction for the younger crowd and probably kids now. But when he went against John Cena at Capital Punishment, I think it was 2009 when it happened. I think I can't remember the exact year, but I was happy to see a heel R Truth, and they for him to give him that opportunity. So I mean, you never know what can happen, man. Hopefully Montez gets that. But going back to Austin Theory, like you said, the forcing, I kind of can see what you mean. You know, Let me wrong. I think he worked hard to get where he's at right now, but it's kind of like a little bit forcing. I kind of get what you're saying. Um, I feel like he's gonna hold that belt for a while, but I think once he loses it, I think he's gonna drop back down to the mid card somewhere because you never know, man. The WWE booking is so up and down, so you really don't know what's gonna happen. For when people lose titles. Like for an example, when Naomi lost her belt, which I think she got hurt and had to turn it in, but you never saw her get the opportunity ever again. So you never know up in this. Their booking is so up and down. Um, you know who else who I thought deserved a title run with any championship belt was Elias. When Elias was real hot on fire, the crowd was behind him, and he had the T-shirt with the about going on tour and all that. They should have they should have ran with it. I feel like they dropped the ball on Elias when he was hot. He was over with the crowd. A lot of people liked him. I liked him. I bought the T-shirt. I just knew if anything he would get an Intercontinental Championship run. If that, never got him. Never got no title runs. And then they came back with the whole thing about his brother and he shaved the beard and all that. Different style of clothes. Bro, I don't know. Elias was one of my favorite wrestlers at that time, and I really just thought they was gonna do something big with him, and never happened. Never happened. It's that booking, man. It's that booking, man. Really don't know, man. Elias was he was on fire at that time. Definitely on fire. Mm, man. How y'all feel about AEW right now? You say it's too late for him now? Yes, dude, it's too late. It's too late. I feel like now Elias is gonna be unless they do something creatively wise, it's gonna bring him back to the top. He is a mid Carter at best right now, and it's no disrespect to him or nothing like that. It's just that's what that's what we're getting from watching him on TV and the booking. It's like, bro, mid card at best. You know, you might get a little couple funny skits here and there, but that's it. That is it. Um, shit, man. I have no idea on certain stuff when it comes to WWE. You know, we thought we was gonna get the Fiend back, Bray Wyatt, and his whole story of coming back in the quote unquote Wyatt Six. Never got it back for whatever reason. I have no idea. But I felt like I don't know what happened when the Fiend left or what the creative differences was. But if he would have never left, I honestly think that he would have been a world champion. I think if Bray Wyatt would have never left as the Fiend, there'd have been no bloodline. No bloodline. I just disappointed, man. But I really think if Bray Wyatt was still there as the Fiend, it'd have been no bloodline. It wasn't a bloodline, man. They had to do something creatively when Bray Wyatt left. I think he had the highest rated T-shirt at the time, all the merch and everything. He was their top guy, and now like when he left, they had to come up with something, and they did a great job coming up with the bloodline. Give credit where credit is due, but man, do y'all think he's gonna go to AEW? I don't know. I mean, you never can say never. I don't know what's gonna happen when it comes to that, but mm, I wouldn't be mad at it, but it'd be a little weird. But then AEW's book is not all that great either. But I would figure they would probably do something with him. But I have no idea, man. None. Definitely sucked. Mm. Far as AEW right now, so he only can save himself if he returns to the Fiend. Yeah, yeah, but it's like it's kind of stale right now. Him coming back as the Fiend right now is kind of stale. It's kind of stale, so it's kind of stale. I mean, I would watch it, but they would have to wow me with the Fiend right now because I feel like he's stale. Um, who knows? And then they talking about possibly Goldberg going to AEW to fight CM Punk. I wouldn't necessarily call it a dream match, but I think it'll sell tickets. I think it would sell tickets, but I wouldn't call it a dream match. Am I okay with it? I'm okay with it. I mean, at this point, AEW need to do something. because their booking is a whole nother ball game. Whole nother ball game. I try not to hold my personal opinion towards the whole CM Punk, FTR, um, Young Bucks, Kenny Omega thing. I try not to do that. The AEW is doing the same. It's pushing the same old talent. Push. Yeah, yeah. I can agree to that. I can agree to that, dude. I mean, my my personal opinion on it, it kind of made me dislike the Bucks right now. And as far as Kenny, I think Kenny's a good wrestler, but I like Japan Kenny. You say CM Punk is the problem to you? I can agree to that. I mean, he has left a bad taste in people's mouth and his attitude and stuff like that, and his, So I mean, I'm not trying to just pick sides or nothing like that. I think Kenny lost me when he told that when he had the meeting. It's allegedly, but it came out in the media that I guess that they had a meeting with all the wrestlers, and he pretty much was like, um, that he would have fired a lot of those wrestlers in AEW because they suck. And I felt like that was totally out of line for him to say stuff like that. But that's allegedly, so that kind of left a bad taste for me feeling towards Kenny. But that whole situation just man. But yes, you say I love Hill Kenny, bro. I like New Japan Kenny. To me personally, his matches in America, my opinion, have not all been that great. But if you go every time he go to Japan, dude, he's acting a fool over there. He's doing great. I mean, I'm glued to the TV, and I'm like, damn, I wish this type of Kenny was in fucking AEW. Like, I wish it was in AEW. But as far as the Young Bucks, I like the Young Bucks a whole lot in the beginning. Now, I'm just oh man, I don't know. Just can't get over that hump about the situation. As far as how I feel about CM Punk, man, I felt like I like Punk, but I felt like that he kind of like 5-star match over there. Oh man, I don't know, man. Kenny just no man. Kenny be putting on them guy. He be putting on them dang on bangers over there in Japan, man. I don't know, man. But for his Punk, man, I feel like I like Punk, but he just keep putting himself in these messed up positions, man. And just you don't know what you're gonna get with CM Punk, right? You don't know, but you got to give credit what credit is due. When he debuted and they was in Chicago, sold out crowd, signs everywhere. He had grown men crying over him in the crowd. If you go back and look, sold ice cream bars. This T-shirt went on sale as the show went on, and like it sold out. And from reports of Pro Wrestling Tees, they were saying that they website crashed because of so much traffic trying to get his shirt. So you got to give credit what credit is due for seeing Punk. But far as the backstage stuff and the other things that's going on and that's negative, I mean, you just hope that stuff get better. Like bro, like right now, I feel like they need him. I feel like AEW needs CM Punk right now, especially for his ratings. If you guys been keeping up with their ratings, they ain't been looking so good. They ain't been looking so good, but I'm glad it's an alternate show. I mean, we've been at alternate shows, Impact. I like Impact Wrestling, but it's just, well, let me click on it. I don't know, but I just feel like I like AEW. This is the thing that I like about AEW. AEW gives a chance to the indie wrestlers in the lower card a lot. And when I mean that, because the WWE doesn't really do that. You had WWE Dog Elevation, all that, I think they're gone now. But those opportunities that they was giving these indie wrestlers and all these other wrestlers all over that we never really heard of. I like MLW. I like MLW. I like MLW. I like what they're doing too. I watch all wrestling, bro. I watch everything. All the indie shows. I watch MLW, Impact, of course WWE, of course AEW. I like the fire wrestling. I like the stuff that's overseas, the Japans, the British strong styles. Um, I like the lucha shows. Bro, I'm all over the place when it comes to wrestling, bro. Like they have local lucha shows here. I go to them. But you say it's kind of hard to watch Impact right now. I don't know, bro. Impact been turning up, bro. Impact been turning up, bro. Like people sleep on Impact, but Impact be putting on some blazers right now. Say I'm 38, been watching this since three. Hey, I've been a fan since I was a kid too, bro. Like I love wrestling. Back when it was just WCW and WWF at the time, I used to love WCW way more than WWF. Way more. It I felt like the attraction to me was more on the WCW side. I always wanted to go to a WCW show. Never did, but I don't know, man. Just as a wrestling fan in general, I love all wrestling. So, I even watched Wild Wrestling the other day. That was my first time ever watching Wild, and Wild was pretty cool. I used to leave the block. Wow. Am I familiar with IWTB? Like the indie wrestling television network? I know about that. I know about that. But dude, WCW was the shit, bro. It was I used to love WCW. Um yeah, IWTV. Yeah, yeah, I watched it. I watched it. I watched it. I watch it. They have everything on there. I'm a fan of some of the death matches too, but not so much of the death matches and all that. But I've been to a couple death match shows that they had here in Houston. You got Russell Ray puts on a lot of death match shows. You got local wrestling. They put on a lot of death match shows, and it was kind of cool to see like face to face. And it was my first time actually going. I ain't gonna lie, it tripped me out. It definitely tripped me out, bro. That was some stuff, bro, with the light tubes and I mean, I had scissors one time. He was stabbing a woman, Mickey Knuckles. She got stabbed with some scissors. That was some crazy stuff, man, to see. But I mean, all kind of things of wrestling I watch, bro. Jacob Fatu needs to make a jump. I think he will in the future. I think he will in the future. He was in MLW cutting up, so I mean, I actually seen him in person wrestle here in Houston, because Booker T has his wrestling company here in Houston, in the Texas City area, and he actually wrestled for him a few times. And that was pretty cool to see him. He said he's getting older, Jacob. I mean, that's true, but bro, he's a workhorse. He's a workhorse, bro. He can do. I ain't gonna just say. I mean, nowadays when it comes to age, you can kind of tell with some people they moving slow, but nowadays you really can't tell. Like I said, I didn't know Oscar was 41, so could have fooled me. So I ain't gonna say what he can and can't do by him being older, but yeah. But I think he will make the move soon. I'm surprised he never got a chance to even go or try out for WWE. I'd have jumped on him with the quickness. I mean, because he putting on shows with Hammerstone over there in MLW, and hell, I'm surprised Hammerstone. Man, I'm not sure if he had a WWE opportunity yet, but I'm surprised guys like them two ain't in WWE right now. I feel like that's what they missing. They're missing a little kick over there. Yes, we got Seth Rollins and everybody loves him, but WWE is missing something. They are missing something, bro. I don't know. They need a kick. Yeah, Balor's 40. You got to think about it. Like those guys right there. Like in the next 5 to 6 years, I don't see a Finn Balor. I don't see a Finn Balor. Honestly, In the next 5 to 6 years, I don't see an Oscar because you can't tell that she's 41. Like I said, she's doing great, but also you have to think about what they do with their bodies and putting their bodies on the line. And not only that, mentally, where are they at in their headspace? Like, am I ready to give this up yet? And not saying like completely out of wrestling. They might do like some training type thing or whatever the case may be around wrestling. But like she's 41, and next what 5 years she's gonna be 46. I don't think I would be wrestling at 46, especially at her level. I mean, Oscar got that bread, you know, bread or not. I mean, you know, I feel like she should be set for life. But same thing with Balor. But that's that new generation gonna start coming. That NXT gonna start coming up. Now, me personally about NXT, I'm trying to get into it the best way I can. But for me, I love the old NXT. And I'm talking about the early days of NXT when it was coming up. Those were the best days ever for us NXT. Now, to me, it's more like I don't want to call it a soap opera or disrespect anybody, but it's just you can. It's a like it's a difference for me between the old NXT and those good ass pay per views they was having. I mean, they had some bangers. Even the NXT UK had some bangers. Now it's more of like they put on some okay matches. Braun Breaker. I feel like he deserves to be where he should be at, but I still feel like he's missing something for me. He's missing something for me. I think it was cool that he called out Seth Rollins, but we all know Seth Rollins gonna beat him. I think they're gonna put on probably a 4-star match, but we know. Come on now, Rollins is Triple H's boy. We know that the tag team division could use a jump start. WWE remember when they had the best division, the match. Yeah, yeah, the tag division. We not gonna, we're not gonna ever get those kind of tag matches ever again. Those days are over. Those was the good old days. And a lot of people feel like, oh, you got to think about the future and everything like that. But bro, those were what the Dudleys and Edge and Christian and the Hardys did, bro. That was the stuff, bro. I mean, nobody. You can't compete with that right now. You can't. The tag division now is really more of a soap opera kind of like type stuff, bro. Like I don't feel the storyline of it a lot. I feel like the value of those tag belts have depreciated a lot, a lot. Even the women's that fucking belt, garbage. That belt is garbage right now. And I don't blame the wrestlers. I blame the booking because again, you got to do what they say. But I, bro, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. If you want to be technically honest, um, man, back that's another question. See, that's how much I'm out the loop right now. Who in the hell is the AEW tag champs right now? Who got the belts? Who got the belts? I know. Oh, FTR got the belts. FTR got the belts. FTR got the belts. So I was like, damn, who got the damn belts? FTR got the belts. Um, I'm okay with them having the belts, but I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. The booking just been garbage right now, man. I like when the ass boys had the belt, to be honest. I like when they had the belt for a little small cup of coffee, but man, speaking of belts that mean absolutely nothing. Now again, my reasoning on my opinion about Hook is because when he first debuted, he said FTR again because they cried about the contracts. I don't know what happened, but if they cried about the contracts, I I mean, everybody was talking about like AEW had one of the best schedules and the contracts was so great. So I don't know. I don't know. But Tony Khan for a long time was not booking them. So I can see the complaints about that because at the time they were the top guys. They was the top guys. So I can see the complaining about that because at that time Tony was booking bull crap. He was booking bull crap for that tag division. But back to Hook. The reason why I'm mad at the whole concept of Hook right now, Ortiz and Santana, they should have, but I'm gonna get to them next since you brought them up. I'm gonna get to them next. But Hook, the reason why I'm so upset about the whole Hook concept is when he first debuted, they debuted him to be a fucking badass. Everybody was like, "Oh, who is Hook? Who is Hook?" And oh, that's Taz's son. And I was wrong. His debut was awesome. I was like, "Oh, okay, we probably got a star in the making." All of a sudden, he started depreciating the value too, and they put him with him. Danhausen, I hated that. Like you started off with a monster, him beating all these, you had people jobbing for him and everything like that. And before the Danhausen thing is, I was like, dang, okay, yes, he's jobbing, people are jobbing for him and everything like that. When are y'all gonna put him up against somebody who is worthy besides a jobber? I'm thinking, okay, is can Hook go against um a Hangman Adam Page and not in no squash match? Let's just see. Let's put Hook in the ring with Hangman Adam Page for a good 25 minutes and see what happens. Let's see, can he really live up to it? Let's see what he. Let's see, can he hang out with him? What else? Who else? Um, let's see him go against Sammy Guevara. You want to go technical? You want to go two technical guys? Okay, let's see Hook versus Brian Danielson. Let's see Hook go against Brian Danielson. You want to go technical again? Let's see what Hook do can get against Claudio. Never gonna get it. Never. That's why I feel like the value of him is depreciated because I haven't got that as a fan of what he really can do. Ricky Stark had got a great push, but then they dropped the ball on him too. But that's the thing that makes me mad about Hook. And then that's when they started doing the send Hook, send Hook, send Hook. Yeah, at the time send Hook thing was great, but then it's like y'all dropped the ball on him. And then when he got with Danhausen, I just turned the damn channel off. That stuff pissed me off. Oh, it pissed me off. I'm like, bro, what are they doing? And it Jungle Hook. That really pissed me off. So it's like now y'all got the handsome devil, as y'all like to call him. Y'all got him, and he's not even mid card, bro. He's in the lower card to me, and that belt means absolutely nothing now. When his dad had it in ECW, and he made a statement about him being a badass and everything like that, the belt kind of had some value to it. I felt like Taz put on for a belt for his belt, but now, bro, it's nothing, bro. It is nothing. It is garbage. Like, and you try to think to yourself, we're gonna blame this on booking. I'm blaming it on both of them. First off, Hook has the in-ring ability, as we can see. He can suplex. He's technical. He's not no bullshit ass person to go out to the crowd to get one crowd reactions. He goes and do his thing. Like how he first got in the ring. He got in the ring. He'll turn his back to the opponent. Totally disrespectful. I loved it. I freaking loved it. I loved it. The fact that he'll turn his back against his opponent, showing that I ain't worried about you. Bro, that was genius. That was genius. But now, garbage. 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 Bro, I don't even know what to say when it comes to Hook. Like, what's more disrespectful? Like when Dominic Mysterio first came in, I was like, oh. But now, oh, Dominic Mysterio is up here, and Hook is right here. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. You said they pushed Action Andretti before that. Hey, you gotta look, bro. I'm just so when it come to Hook, bro. I don't even know what to say. Like he had his own style, bro. From his hair to his clothes and all that. Like I said, him turning his back to the opponent when he come in the rings was genius. His music, genius. Like now it's like, bro, I don't know what the hell. Even if they had the little match recently that they had the little hardcore match, whatever you want to call it, bro. I turned the channel on that crap, bro. I'm just, I'm just so displeased with Hook that I don't even know, bro. And again, I blame the booking and I blame him because he has the talent to be a star, and I feel like they dropped the ball off. Bro, Jericho and Hook. I guess since Jericho, I mean, when you think of Jericho right now, you know, I would feel like if they had a match, if Hook and Jericho had a match, I would probably put Hook over. I would try to recreate the star that they dropped the ball on, but I wouldn't have it in a squash match. I would really want to say, "Hey, Hook, it's time to see what you can do. You're gonna go what 30 minutes with Jericho. I would do a build-up story to it. I'll do a build-up storyline to it and have it on the pay-per-view. Okay, Hook, let's see what you can do now. Let's see if you can put on." And I would book him to win over Jericho. I feel like what Jericho's job is now is to put over talent. So, but that's what I feel. But he would bring the best out of him. Yeah, I feel like he would bring out the best. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Before Mysterio. At first, I felt like it was a little rush, but then it kind of worked out for him. It kind of worked out for him. It definitely worked out for him. It kind of worked out for him. So I'm kind of happy about that. Now will he ever get a championship belt? Mm, probably not. But you never say never. You never know. I like what they're doing with his faction right now. So I mean, how would I be like if they brought like a European championship back? I wouldn't be mad if Dominic had that, or if they had the light heavyweight championship back. I wouldn't be mad at that. But far as the Intercontinental or the U.S. the United States, um I feel like it's above him right now. I feel like he's not ready for that. But those are the belts, maybe. But mm, yeah, man, the Hook thing just I don't know, and that's just the beginning. The Hook thing is just the beginning. Um, the Santana Ortiz thing. Me personally, I feel like the value of Santana and Ortiz dropped when they was with Jericho and when they left Jericho, because now it's like I don't like the thing that I don't like about the Ortiz is I hate that the hair is gone, and he don't do nothing for me. Like I liked him better when they was the second coming of LAX and TNA. I felt like they was badasses, but now I just feel like, and not no disrespect or nothing, but if that's what I'm getting on TV. That's what I'm gonna feel. I'm not just going off of hating on nobody or nothing like that, but that's just what I get off TV. Said, how long will it take for the kid on the red shirt to pop? Oh, Umaga son. Oh, so Umaga son is doing well. Zilla, his name is Zilla. We're actually friends outside of the podcast, whatever like that. But we actually partners. We talk and stuff like that. All I'm gonna say is soon. I'm not gonna give it away. I'm gonna say soon. That's all I'm gonna say. Me and him, we've been talking and soon. And it's it's coming up and it's soon. And the only thing I'm gonna say is it's a lot of press that's gonna be there when it happens. And I'm gonna be in the building. That's all I'm gonna say when it comes to Zilla. I'm gonna be in the building, that's all I'm gonna say. And I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. I'm gonna be there in person, live in person, and I'm also gonna be there part of the press. So yeah, I give Zilla a year and a half at best on the Indies. A year and a half at best. A year and a half at best on the indie scene. And what I mean by the indie scene, because you know he's training with Booker T right now, and Booker T's getting them right. Not only Booker T, the trainer Kevin, Big Kev. Kev was Booker T's first ever student, and Kev knows what he's doing. He's behind all of the stuff in reality of wrestling, and they're getting him right. That's all I'm gonna say. They getting him right. So so they Zilla. It's gonna I give it a year and a half best, and he's gonna be in WWE NXT. He's gonna be in NXT. I give it a year and a half because once they see what he can do and everything like that, I give it and then it's like a lot of people gonna probably feel like, oh, you got family and all that, bro. He worked. If you follow Zilla from the beginning, if you follow him from the beginning to now, watching all his videos, he put out great content. Him working out, going doing the training and putting the work in. Like he talked, like we talked in the beginning. He was like, bro, that ain't no joke, bro. He was like, the stuff they do in the training and he said you got to stay dedicated. So I know personally the fact that he put in the work. So I feel like the debut is gonna be pretty badass when it happens. But it's coming soon, and I'm gonna be there when I'm gonna be there. I'm excited about that. We actually supposed to have an interview coming up soon, so stay tuned for that. Um, yeah, I'm excited about that. But man, that's the whole part of the new generation coming up. 'Cause like I said, in the next 5 to 6 years, a lot of people's gonna be out of WWE, and that's when the NXT card gonna start coming up. But and I'm keep going jumping back and forward. Let me go back to Santana and Ortiz. They, I don't know, man. I just they don't. I don't know. For me personally, like I said, what they put out on TV is what I get, and what I get, I look at it, evaluate it as a fan, and it just did nothing for me for it. That I liked them better when they was in TNA. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. Um, I like Powerhouse Hobbs. Powerhouse Hobbs. I hate the situation that he's in. I hate what happened. He got the belt and he just freaking lost it like that. But I feel like he should have been in the world heavyweight championship picture. He's a big guy. I like his spine buster, but I just feel like there's no build up for anything around him. I feel like, bro, right now, be honest. If they had a match, I'm just throwing it out there, just throwing it out there. If we ever got a Powerhouse Hobbs versus a Hangman match versus Hangman, Adam Page, what would happen? If we got a Powerhouse Hobbs versus a Kenny Omega match, and not no squash match, like a real serious match, what would happen? Powerhouse Hobbs versus a well, John Moxley, what would happen? Powerhouse Hobbs versus Jericho one on one, what would happen? Now, dude, I did think he went against CM Punk that one time, and I was very impressed about it. But bro, they definitely ended his TNT championship run too soon. But I even still feel like that belt was beneath him. As far as the belts, like I hate the belt that Orange Cassidy has. That belt to me depreciated in value when Pac won it and he defended it. He defended the belt overseas somewhere, and it wasn't like I can't remember exactly what happened, but it was like on some I don't know, but it was how they set that up. It was just garbage. And to me, Pac should have been in the heavyweight championship picture, dude. Him as a heel, bro. They just it's the booking, bro. Again, I try not to blame the wrestlers. It's the booking. It's definitely the booking. Um, I'm actually over freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy. I'm tired of that gimmick to me is so stale right now. To me, I get it. He made his own way. He created his own wave, his own path. But bro, I I don't know. AEW. I mean, like I said, I like AEW. He has ups and downs, but bro, what? It's just like for example, people who got the ball dropped on it. AEW first started coming out. It was coming out red hot, red hot. One of the tag teams that they had at the time that was real hot, who should have been tag team champions, and it was going to me, it was going to mean something, and it was different. And what I mean, it was different. They was getting compared to the Street Profits and everything, but it was a difference. Private Party should have been tag team champions in the beginning. They was hot. It was different. They coming out red carpet with the whole club gimmick and everything like that, and the VIP thing was different, and they was a different tag team from the way they dressed and everything like that. You, y'all not feeling Orange, bro? Orange is again. I give him his credit. He created his own wave, his own style. A lot of people liked him. He had a cool T-shirt, but the gimmick is stale to me. But Private Party got the ball. They never got the opportunity. And then now this stuff that Isaiah's doing and he moaning and all that. That's all I'm gonna say on it. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say when it come to that. But they definitely dropped the ball on him. Um, I don't really know how y'all feel about Ring of Honor. Um, if you go back in time, Ring of Honor was pretty cool. It was pretty cool the different matches that they had, the different, and it's like you see those wrestlers then that they had in the past and where they're at now. You know, they in WWE and everyone else, and it's like, okay, I'm cool with that. They had cool matches. Now I like Khan. I like Khan is over there. Um, I still feel like they're trying to find themselves now since Tony Khan bought them. I still feel like they're trying to find where they want to be at, and I hope they get it soon so they can mesh very well with the crowd. 'Cause like some people, like they said, they have their own following, and then some people don't like it. They have the subscription program right now. Me, honestly, I'm not paying 9.99 for that. I'm not doing it right now. It's Ring of Honor, man. One thing I do like about Ring of Honor is the women's champion, Athena. A lot of people sleep on Athena. A lot of people don't like her. They say she don't. One of her problems in WWE was they want her to look more sexy. And I'm sorry when it comes to Athena, what you see is what you're gonna get. Now they can try to, they could have tried to make her look more sexy or whatever. That's what they wanted. I was fine with the gimmick that she had with the red eyes and a wolf or whatever you want to call it, whatever it was. Excuse me. But I was fine with that. But excuse me again. When it comes to giving her flowers, you can't deny you can't deny what she's doing right now. She's being a heel. She's attacking people. She's giving you that. She's giving you like she's giving it to you. You're like, okay, I like this. I like this. and I feel like she's doing great. She's doing great, and I feel like if WWE would have gave her this kind of chance, this opportunity, then maybe she could have been up there with the Charlotte Flairs and everybody like that. You want Osprey to make a jump? See, this is my problem with that. I think it would have been cool to see him going against Seth Rollins, but this is the problem. He said she was better than the half of the people in WWE. I ain't gonna lie to you. That could be factual. That could be factual. That could be factual. What you just said that she's better than some of the people in the locker room right now. That could be, especially what she's doing right now. But back to Osprey, see, this is what you got to think about when it comes to WWE. The difference between WWE and AEW and everything else like that. AEW, they let you be who you are. Not only that, you're able to compete in other different promotions outside of WWE and have a, you can make your money in AEW and in other places. You keep your name and everything like that. WWE, he signs to WWE. If Osprey signs to WWE right now, they can possibly let him keep his name. I would personally, if I was Osprey, I'm like, bro, I'm Osprey. I'm not nobody else. I'm keeping my name. That's part of the deal of me coming over here. But again, once you sign that contract, yeah, you Osprey. But if they want you to come out to the ring in a freaking chicken suit, buddy, you gotta wear that chicken suit because it's part of your contract. And if you breach your contract, whatever, they're gonna try to sue you. I just feel like you sign your life away with WWE if you get what I'm saying. Like that creative. I feel like what Osprey has built up and his image and everything could be in danger if he goes there. Yeah, we'll get that Seth Rollins match, but then what? We might get Osprey and Roman, but then what? Then it's like Ricochet, bro. Ricochet was a beast, especially on the indie scenes and MLW and Ring of Honor and everything else he was going. And he was in Lucha Underground as Prince Puma, heavyweight championship material. Now, bro, oh my goodness, a wasted talent for his WWE. They're not utilizing him where he needs to be. So that's just the danger of going to WWE. Yeah, don't get me wrong. You're more popular. People know who you are. I'm not really sure what the pay is because I don't really know, what the pay is and if it's even worth it. When it comes to you building your brand and then you sign and then your brand appreciates because of you going over there. I don't know. I don't know. But if I was Osprey, I want to see Osprey and Seth, but unless they do like let's just say they do like a 6 month, not 6 month. Let's do a 3 month deal. If we could do a 3 month deal, and it's possible, you could do a 3 month deal. All they do is write it up. You do a 3 month deal to where it's a build up between Seth Rollins and Osprey, and they fight at a pay per view. Then I can see that. I can see that. Other than that, I don't see it. 3 month deal, and after 3 months over with, he has this little clause to where he can wrestle for a little bit, and then once it's over with, it's over with. But other than that, I don't see it. But yeah, before I get out here, man, want to let y'all know again. Got the WCW trading cards never been open, still in the package. We're gonna do a vlog next week. Well, it's gonna be this week. I mean, I keep saying next week. I've been saying that for a while now. But this week, sometime this week, open it up. Open the trading cards up. We're gonna sell them. Um, I'm looking forward to the Diamond Stud card, which is Scott Hall before he was Scott Hall. I got a lot of Ric Flairs in here, a lot of Stings, Luger, the Steiner brothers. So it's gonna be pretty. It's gonna be pretty dope to open up. Also, too, man, I got Queen Charmel to sign her Nitro Girls card for me when she was a Nitro girl. I went to the reality wrestling show the other day. She signed it for me, so that was pretty good. That was pretty cool to see her to sign that for me or whatever like that. And also too, man, I got the Andre the Giant rookie card. It is for sale. Just DM me if you want it. I'm not gonna knock your head off, man. Got the Hulk Hogan rookie card for sale, and I just sold the Ric Flair rookie card. Um, so I should have been gotten to the trading card game. It's pretty cool to collect all these different things, but yeah, man, that was pretty cool to get into all that. But yeah, man, don't forget, got the trading cards for sale. Got the merch. Tap in official Big Propaganda Wrestling Podcast merch, different colors. Tap in. Hey man, got the hats, the hoodies, and make sure y'all follow us on Instagram. Follow, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Um, we're on Twitter now. We're on Facebook. And say one last question, bro. Who do you think Roman will fight at WrestleMania? Because it's getting a great work. And again, Roman at WrestleMania. Oh man. Okay. I feel like I would say Sammy. I would say I would like to see him Sammy, the Money in the Bank winner. Money in the Bank winner. It's kind of hard for me to pick right now. It's kind of hard for me to pick right now. But if I had to pick a WrestleMania opponent for Roman, it'd be Sammy, right? But I would book Sammy to win. I think it'd be big for Sammy or whatever like that. But that's who I would pick. But as far as Money in the Bank right now, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna see, man. We definitely gonna see. But yeah, man, Mikey Man, sort of facts. Appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Again, they have to bring someone. Probably so. Probably so. But yeah, man. Again, I appreciate everybody. I appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Appreciate y'all on live. Follow us on Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're on Twitter now. We're on Facebook. We're on Apple Podcasts. We're on Spotify. Tap in with us, man. Tap in with us. Cody. Oh man, when it comes to Cody, bro. At first, I thought Cody was gonna win, but he didn't. And then the whole thing with Brock now. At first, I really thought the comeback for Cody was like he's gonna do what his dad couldn't do. But now I'm starting to think that he came back because AEW was because of the troubles at AEW. I don't think he's gonna get the belt no time soon. Maybe in the next 2 years. But I feel like now, because at first I was all in the buildup of, oh yeah, Cody left to come back for his dad, to his dad's legacy, and now I feel like Cody really left because of the drama. You got to think he helped start that company, so that's how I feel about that. But yeah, man, again, appreciate y'all. Um, man, again, appreciate y'all. Subscribe, like, share, comment. And again, appreciate y'all for rocking with us. If y'all need some merch, DM us on Instagram, and we got you, man. We got you. Hey, man, Mikey Man, sort of facts, and I'm out.